Hello and welcome, Aries, to your 2021 forecast reading. This is Mystic Yasmin coming in to bring in some fluid energy. Before I start your reading, I am going to clear the energy in the space. So just take a nice deep breath and start to visualize what you're picturing for 2021, goals and intentions you have to set for this year, and what you plan to make happen. Just visualize that going into the deck as I shuffle, okay? So, if you guys don't know, I had taken a break from my channel for a while due to mental health reasons, but I'm back. I'm going to be doing monthly readings again on a daily basis. At least that's my goal, especially for this year. So just stay tuned. I'll be uploading more videos. I'm trying to get creative on the methods of videos I want to do for tarot. Alright, so let's get started. I'm going to be using a 12 card spread. 12 cards to represent the 12 months in the tarot for the year of 2021 for Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Alright, guys. And then after I do this tarot spread, I am going to pull one oracle card for the advice and the lesson of 2021 for Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Okay, let's get started, Aries. So I'm going to do it like a storyline. So I'm going to start with the top row and then move down to the bottom row for first and second quarter of the year. So we'll start with the first half of the year. We have the Tower in the reverse, the Three of Wands in the upright, the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. Don't worry, I will show these cards one by one. The Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, the Magician in the reverse, and Justice in the upright. Okay. So, to start with, you're beginning 2021, Aries, going through some major change. Now, whether this change is good or bad is really up to you, Aries, but this is a change you were trying to avoid. Whatever this change brings, it's something you weren't expecting, something you weren't really wanting. This is a big change that you just, I think, were trying to avoid from happening altogether. And you know, the thing is, Aries, like, you just can't always control circumstances as much as you want to, because I know with you, Aries, you guys can be control freaks sometimes. Don't take that the wrong way. That's just, I mean, I just know you guys like to be in power and control of things. And you guys get very frustrated when you're not in control, but with this particular situation, you just won't have control over it, and you just have to accept this change as it happens, even if you were trying to avoid it from happening or were in denial about it happening. Regardless, something is about to change majorly in your life soon in a lot of different areas, or at least in one area. And then with the Three of Wands, I feel like this change is going to bring a chance for you to travel and explore an opportunity, or move, or completely move to a whole new place. Whatever this change brings, it's offering you the chance to travel and explore, and travel to distant places that you've never maybe been to before. So this will be like an opportunity for some of you, Aries. Maybe it's coming through a job opportunity, or through an opportunity to travel with a lover or a friend or family member, or maybe you're just exploring areas of your life that you're taking action in, and you're just being creative in the process. Whatever it is, you're definitely exploring new territory during this time, and you're going to be doing a lot of moving and traveling from this change. And with that, with the Wheel of Fortune here, that's talking about things going in your favor. Luck is on your side. Whatever this change is bringing is a lot of good fortune, good money coming in. Just luck is basically going to be on your side for this one. So basically, yeah, things are going to go your way, and you are going to get fortune in whatever opportunity you're exploring. Like, it's going to be successful, or at least with what you're doing during this time of the year, it's going to go really well. And not even just for work, but maybe as well as in other areas of your life too, things are going to be flowing. And then with this 10 of Pentacles in reversed, this is talking about some kind of loss, some kind of burden. And let me reflect over this real quick, because I want to get deeper. Yeah, it's talking about also feeling loneliness and some kind of judgment over this loss that you were experiencing that's causing this burden and dealing with this loneliness. Maybe you're going through some kind of loss in your family, because this card does talk about family, or somebody close to you. Whether it could be the loss of a job, since this is the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse, or it could be the loss of, like I said, a friend, a romantic partner, a family member, maybe somebody passes away. I don't know, with this card, it can go in multiple ways. And we're still in this pandemic, so that's kind of why I brought up death. I'm not trying to be negative or put anything out there. I just know a lot of people have been experiencing losses of death lately because of COVID. And that's just a thing. We just can't ignore that. That is a thing right now. So if there is someone in your family who gets COVID and passes away, I really do send my condolences for you Aries that go through that this year. For you Aries that don't go through that, I think it's just a loss, whether maybe in money or financial security. It's going to be some kind of loss that you're going to have to deal with, but something that was close to you, that meant something to you. And then with this Magician in the reversed, you might be dealing with a situation where there is deception happening around you. You might be dealing with sneaky people who are lying or manipulating you, just because the Magician in the reverse can be very elusive and manipulative, and deceitful when he's in the reversed. So this could represent you Aries, or it can represent the people around you. Vice versa, it can go both ways, and it can be both ways. But I'll just start with you Aries. You might be doing some things in your character and your behavior that are questionable. You might be manipulating people around you to get what you want out of them, to self-gain for yourself off of other people, manipulating people to self-gain off of them, but for your benefit, not for theirs. You might be deceiving people and using your antics of deception and illusion to trick people, because this is, when the Magician's in the reversed, he is a trickster. So if you're in that energy, for some of you Aries, I don't think it's going to be for all you Aries, you need to really be careful when you're in this energy and really try to flip it around, because you're not in your power if you're using your power to abuse others. That's not being in your power. And that's just not the type of way you want to use your power. Again, because I was talking about earlier about how you guys like to be control freaks. You like to have control over situations or people or jobs or money or whatever it is. You like to be the one who has to say or has control or get what you want out of it. But Aries, sometimes being in that energy for too long can become really toxic, and it can really make you out of balance within yourself. And again, this is not for all Aries. This is just for specific Aries out there that are dealing with this type of energy. You need to work out of being in that energy, and also understand that there's a lack of planning in your way of being if you're being in this powerless kind of energy. And you might be dealing with like feelings of procrastination. That's where the lack of planning could be coming in. And it's all because you're being guided through arrogance, and just like I said, selfish reasons for wanting to just gain for yourself and whatever you're trying to manifest. Because the magician is about manifestation, but you're trying to use your manifestation powers in not the right way. So that's for you Aries that are being in this energy. Now for vice versa, for Aries that are dealing with people like this, you need to be mindful, Aries, of people around you who do seem like they're trying to get close to you for a specific reason. They want something from you, but they're being sneaky about it. You know, they're not being completely truthful to you. You really just need to be mindful, Aries. There's going to be, for some of you, there's going to be somebody or multiple people around you who are very sneaky and deceptive and are manipulating you to get what they want out of you for their own self gain. So you need to be careful into not trusting people so easily this year, especially when it comes to people like you're working with. I just say that because with that Ten of Pentacles in reverse being next to the Magician in the reverse, this could possibly be people in your workspace, in your work environment. And that's for some of you Aries, that you're being deceived by people in your workspace. For other Aries, it could be people in your family trying to use you to get money out of you. It could be friends asking for favors, whatever it is. You just need to be mindful of these people because they could be the reason why you're dealing with a loss for some of you. Or they could just be the reason that you get put in these type of situations that are unfortunate. But regardless of these situations, you're going to have justice. Things are going to play out fairly for you no matter what in the first quarter of this year. Things are going to go your way, things will even out, and the scales will balance again. So maybe you're going to be in a place in a short period of time where things aren't really balanced, but then they're going to start to balance out and make sense eventually. No matter what happens, if people are doing this to you, you are going to get justice and treated more fairly for the wrongs others did to you. So that's another thing I wanted to say. Now we'll go to the bottom half and get deeper into the second half of the year. So we have the King of Wands in the upright, the Queen of Wands in the upright, okay, the Six of Cups in the upright, the Page of Cups in the reversed, the Three of Cups in the upright, okay, and the Fool in the upright. Okay, so this looks pretty good. So basically, Aries, so far with this King of Wands, this is you, Aries. This is you being in your energy, which is actually, this is really good. This is you being a leader. This is you being proud and standing confident in who you are, being in your power. Using your power for the right reasons. So if you were one of the Aries that was unbalanced and not using your power in the right ways, sorry you guys, my cat's meowing. She wants to come in. 1 second. Sorry, you guys, that was my cat. Anyway, you are gonna balance out for some of you Aries that were in this unbalanced energy, and you're gonna switch that around, and you're gonna turn that around and be in this upright energy, which is being in your power and being in your light, being a leader for those around you, and also just having the courage to take action to do the things you've always wanted to do and that you've set goals to do. You're also going to have a lot of influence over people around you that you're going to be leading and teaching during this time of the year, especially during the second quarter half of the year. And you're going to be very respected by people. Like, people are going to look up to you, Aries, and really honor and respect your leadership skills as well as the influence you have over people, because you do have a strong influence over people. Again, it kind of comes back to that control. Like, you do kind of have control over people in certain ways. So just make sure you're using your power in good ways, and you'll continue to thrive with this Queen of Wands. Again, this is also like for Aries as well. If you're a female, like, this is going to be you and your energy, Aries, as well. And you also, this could be, since there's a king and queen right next to each other, I think you're going to be in a power couple relationship. For you Aries that are already coupled, you guys are both, like you and your partner are both standing strong in your power. You're both being like a king and queen together. You're working as a team. And you're elevating each other as a power couple. Like you guys are the type of couple that has big goals and dreams and pursuits that you guys want to take together. This could also be the person you're traveling with in 2021 is this female. You're going to be going on trips with this person and traveling with them, just elevating and growing with this person. For you single Aries out there, this could just be a sign that you're going to meet somebody this year who's going to match your energy and your vibe, and who's going to be the perfect team player for you, as well as devoted partner who's also a whole person standing in their power, just like you, Aries. So, and I know that's what you're attracted to, is people who stand in their power and who are confident. This Queen of Wands is a very confident person, and she's also sure of herself. She's her own leader. She's very powerful, and she's very creative. And she is very intuitive and passionate about life, and she is very much about her growth. So you're going to grow with this person, and you guys are going to do major amazing things together, because with the Six of Cups, that's like you guys creating special fond memories together, growing deeper, fonder feelings for each other, reminiscing too maybe about how far you guys have come together and the places and situations you guys had to go through together to get to this place. So there definitely might be feelings of nostalgia coming up. But in the meantime, I just get this feeling that you guys are going to be creating new, like, fond, special memories together that are going to be really positive. You guys might also have children. For you coupled Aries, you guys might have a child together, or children will be a part of your life eventually. So, and that's, I think, another big focus for you guys who do have children, who are coupled. That's going to be a big focus for you guys during this time of the year. And just doing fun things together and making fun memories. With this Page of Cups in the reversed, I kind of need to reflect over this card for a second, because it is a little bit different from the others. So this is talking about you, Aries, or someone around you struggling in your relationship with insecurity, and being immature. Someone who's very impulsive. That's kind of confusing, because then there's this Three of Cups. Okay, I'm kind of getting multiple messages for different Aries. So for some of you Aries, maybe there's someone from your past who's going to come back, and like in an immature way, they're going to try to come back and maybe try to have like whether it's someone from your past or it's someone new, I get this feeling that somebody's going to come in wanting to be in an affair with you. For some of you, this is not for all of you, but there are some Aries out there. There's someone who's attracted to you, Aries, who's watching you, who knows you have a partner, but doesn't care and is going to be immature and try to interfere with that and try to have an affair with you, because Three of Cups can be third party energy. Again, I get the feeling this is only for specific Aries, not for all Aries, but there is going to be somebody for some of you who's going to try to interfere with your committed relationship and try to have, a third party love triangle with you. So I would be mindful of that, and don't be like the Fool in the reversed and be foolish and get pulled in that type of energy, just because it never ends up being good. Now, for others of you, I get the feeling that, and I was saying again, this person could have been someone from your past or someone new, but moving on from that, maybe the person you're in a relationship with is struggling with feelings of insecurity, maybe just because of their past or somebody from their past. Maybe they were in a third party with somebody and you're learning about that, or if that's not the case, your partner is just struggling with feelings of insecurity and going through moments of being immature and impulsive, and this just has to do with their past and their childhood trauma that they're trying to heal. So try to just hold space for this person, and that's just for some of you coupled Aries out there. And then for the others of you who are like single or even coupled and that didn't resonate, I think it's just talking about maybe you, Aries, are dealing with feelings of being insecure. Because, like I said, it can go both ways. And you're struggling to, like, feel confident in your relationship. Like, there's moments where you feel confident, and then there's moments where you don't, and you feel really insecure, and you might act out in an immature way and say things and be impulsive, and it might just rub your partner the wrong way sometimes. So if you're getting in this mode, Aries, try to like slow down, because you guys do move really fast, and you say what you feel sometimes too quickly without thinking about what you're saying, which can come off as hurtful to somebody. So really slow down and process your feelings before, like, and reflect on what you're gonna say before you speak, just so you know you don't come off as like insecure, especially if, like, if you're what you're speaking about is something you're insecure about or whatever. Again, I think it's different messages for different people, but if you are struggling with insecurity, Aries, it's going to be temporary. You're going to move past it, because with this Three of Cups, that's just like you staying connected to your healthy relationships, your friendships, people who love you. These people are going to make you feel good. So this is like for you, Aries, that are in a relationship, you know, your partner's going to be there for you. If you guys are a family and you have children, like the Three of Cups is like a family, you know, family is a number of three. Mother, you know, the mother, the father, oh my gosh, mother, father, and then the child. So for you coupled Aries, you know, this is just saying like you guys are going to stick together through whatever happens, and you know, you guys are going to be in a harmonious energy together, which is really good. And then for you Aries who are not coupled, or like whether single or coupled, it can also just be talking about coming together with people around you, making new friends, or already connecting with friends you know, and deepening your bond with those people and coming together with them and celebrating like the accomplishments you guys have made together, whether as a family, as friends, as a couple, as lovers, you know, or you as a single Aries just getting together with your friends and celebrating like everything you've accomplished this year. Either way, there's going to be a lot of celebration and community and coming together with friends and people you love. And this, like I said too, can warn of third party energy. So for any of you who might sense that there's third party energy going on, just be mindful that that might be in your space. But that's for some of you Aries. And then with this Fool, I'm just getting that you guys are starting a new beginning. I think with for you Aries that just got done celebrating accomplishments and things you've done, I think now you're going to come from that space and feel motivated to go on a new journey, start a new beginning, start fresh, start new like positive changes and explore those areas of life. So I think you're just going to be going through a lot of growth and expansion and traveling, because this also talks about like traveling. So you might also be doing more traveling at the end of the year, whether you're by yourself, Aries, or you're going on this new beginning of this journey with somebody else, or with the person you're already with. However it looks overall, I think everything's going to go well for you this year, Aries. You just have to be mindful of certain behaviors that are, you know, considered more outdated and immature, and you know, reconnect to the, you know, higher, stronger aspects of yourself in ways that are going to help you mature through this process. And so far, like everyone I've done this year for 2021 forecast readings, it's been a like equal mixture of good and bad. So take what you get, take the lessons, and make the best out of it. In the meantime, I'm going to grab an oracle and get your advice and lesson for the year, and then we are going to wrap up this reading. So, what is the advice and lesson for Aries for 2021? All right, so we got mental repetition. Yeah, okay. I'm going to read this card to you, Aries. Okay, so mental repetition can improve your attitude and help you feel your best. This card suggests you're holding on to limiting beliefs. It is time to embrace a healthier philosophy about your life. Holding yourself to impossibly high expectations, fearing failure, or asserting an inability to control your emotions are examples of limiting beliefs. You may have latched onto some unhealthy beliefs or thought patterns. Just like physical fitness training, mental healing takes repetition and practice. By repeating positive and uplifting thoughts, you can shift away from limiting and unhealthy beliefs. As you further your mental well-being, you become more focused, confident, composed, and prepared for the unexpected. You can develop coping mechanisms for just about any occurrence. Mother Nature has tree branches covered in Spanish moss, and cobwebs grow from her head. Spanish moss represents protection. Cobwebs indicate issues in your life that feel overwhelming. You may feel like it is pointless to try to deal with them. Mother Nature looks out over a somewhat barren landscape, yet this does not need to be the situation. This is an ideal time to create a shift. It is time to clear out the cobwebs in your mind. Compose a powerful statement that you can repeat whenever necessary. Make sure your affirmation is easy for you to remember. If you're working on eating better, you might choose a phrase like, I feel great when I eat healthy foods. Create a phase that will best help you replace an outdated belief with something life-changing and positive. This is the perfect time for you to do so. Yeah, I think that was perfectly lined up with the reading, and like, especially when we were talking about the feelings of insecurity and having like bad thoughts and feelings that like make you feel insecure. Just like pay attention to those thoughts, Aries, and when they come up, try to like, make peace with them and let them pass and just sit with the process of your feelings. But just let it come and go, and just accept the process and be okay with like what you're feeling and where you're at, but try to focus away from negative thoughts and try to focus more on positive ones. I think is going to be really helpful for you, and just creating a better relationship with those around you and with yourself. So yeah, but I think that's really all I have for you, Aries. I hope this was really helpful to you for the year of 2021. If you want to book a personal reading with me, you can go to my description link box below, Mystic Yasmin, and you can DM me on my Facebook or Instagram, which is in my description box. Other than that, Aries, I'm going to let you go, and I hope you have a wonderful, happy new year. And until next time, bye.